Hebrews 12 questions. By what are we surrounded? So great a cloud of witnesses. What should we lay aside? Every weight and sin which clings so closely. What should we run with endurance? The race that is set before us. What did Jesus despise? The shame. To whom should we look? Jesus. Who is the founder and the perfecter of our faith? Jesus. What did Jesus do for the joy that was set before him? Endured the cross. Why should we consider him who endured from sinners such hostility against himself, so that you may not grow weary or faint-hearted? Against what have you struggled? Sin. What should you not regard lightly? The discipline of the Lord, or God. When should you not be weary? When reproved by him, the Lord, or you can say God. Who does the Lord discipline? The one he loves. Who chastises every son whom he receives? The Lord, you can say God. In what have all participated? Discipline. If what are you, illegitimate children and not sons, if you are left without discipline? What have earthly fathers done? Disciplined us. For how long did earthly fathers discipline us? A short time. Why does God discipline us for our good? That we may share his holiness. What seems painful for the moment? All discipline. Later, what does discipline yield? The peaceful fruit of righteousness. To whom does discipline yield the peaceful fruit of righteousness? Those who have been trained by it. Therefore, what should you lift? Your drooping hands. What should you strengthen? Your weak knees. For what should you make straight paths? Your feet. Why should you make straight paths for your feet? So that what is lame may not be put out of joint, but rather be healed. For what should you strive? Peace with everyone. Without what will no one see the Lord? Holiness. By what do many become defiled? A root of bitterness that springs up and causes trouble. Who was unholy? Esau. What did Esau seek with tears? The blessing. To what have you not come? What may be touched, a blazing fire, and darkness, and gloom, and a tempest, and the sound of a trumpet and a voice, whose words made the hearers beg that no further messages be spoken to them. What if a beast touches the mountain? It shall be stoned. What was so terrifying that Moses said, I tremble with fear? The sight. Who said, I tremble with fear? Moses. What is the city of the living God? Mount Zion, the heavenly Jerusalem. Who is the judge of all? God. What speaks a better word than the blood of Abel? The sprinkled blood. What if they did not escape when they refused him who warned them on earth? Much less will we escape if we reject him who warns from heaven. At that time, what shook the earth? His voice. Once more, what will he also shake? Not only the earth, but also the heavens. What may remain? The things that cannot be shaken. For what should we be grateful? Receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken. What should we offer to God with reverence and awe? Acceptable worship. Why should we offer to God acceptable worship with reverence and awe? For our God is a consuming fire.